Hi guys, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinars. How you guys doing? Okay, should we just wait for 1 minute? Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. I will start the session. Hello, welcome back. Nice to see you here as well. How to pronounce your name? Gula. I'm not sure if I can read your name correctly. Nice to see you as well. Shall we just wait for 1 minute? I will start the session. Sound good? Yes, sounds good. All right, thank you. Okay, so basically today we're going to talk about Fibonacci extensions. Okay. And just a recap on, let me have a look. Oh, yes, it was. Okay. Let me see. Like, okay, today topic Fibonacci extension, right? If you know to use Fibonacci extension, okay, I think you're gonna, like yesterday or the day before, you'll be selling BTC, okay? Because I think BTC is hit the extension and then like reverse. Okay, shall we start? Oh, I just read the message in the Vantage app. I think there's a lot of the scammer. Okay, anyway, yes, shall we start? Before I start the webinar, disclaimer as usual, guys. Okay, this webinar is purely educational in nature. Nothing should be construed as investment recommendation. All right. And please do your own due diligence before trading. And risk warning over here, trading forex and CFD carry significant risk and it's not suitable for all investors. Okay, for today's speaker, my name is Peggy. I'm investment analyst and a prop trader. This is the agenda for today. So basically, I'm going to recap what we did last week, which is Fibonacci retracement, and today we're going to cover what is Fibonacci extension, how we're going to draw Fibonacci correctly, and use strategy for Fibonacci extension, and then live practice together. Okay, so what okay, let's go back to the recap first. Last week I covered was Fibonacci retracement. So basically I'm gonna pull out the Fibo, okay, which is yesterday I was talking, Fibonacci retracement, which is if you want to draw Fibonacci correctly, first you need to know how to identify the recent high and recent low, which is Fibonacci retracement for the uptrend. Okay, Fibonacci level will acting at the support level. In this case, for example, here, okay, number here. So Fibonacci retracement from the swing low starting point, ending point is 0. And Fibonacci retracement, we have 23.6%, 38.2, 50%, 61.8, and 78.6. So in this case, for example, we draw Fibonacci from the swing low and the swing high. Those Fibonacci level were acting at a support level. And what you could see here, price bounced off from 38.2%, okay, and bouncing off. Okay, this is for the uptrend. For the downtrend, we will pull Fibonacci from your swing high to your swing low. And then Fibonacci level will acting as your resistance level, for example. For example, right here. Okay, it is very clearly that this is the swing high, this is our swing low. And then you might say, if in the picture like that, you might say, no, Peggy, the swing high is here. This is swing low. Okay, and then you say, no, my starting point is from this high to this low. Can I draw like that? You can, but usually, okay, you can draw this one if you go to the higher time frame, which is like D1 if you're a swing trader. But usually in H4, we want to pick the recent high, which is this one, right? And this one. And what you could see here, since over here, price already make a swing low, right? Lower low, lower high. It is very obvious. Recent high is right here. That's why I wouldn't draw from this swing that too far for me, because I just want to trade within the 4-hour time frame. Okay, basically like today, H4, if price falling or reaching my resistance level, I'm gonna sell. So here, the swing high here and the swing low right here. So the resistance level, either you say, okay, I'm gonna pick here for my first resistance because you have 50% fib level. Okay, this acting as your resistance, or this is your resistance level. We have, you can just leave at your 50%. So if price rising to this level and then you see confirmation, you're gonna sell, right? Boom, right? You can see the rejection. Usually when you buy from the major support level, you will see the retrace a little bit. And if you want to sell here for the first time, you need to close your sell entry because price came from your major support level and they make a higher low. Okay, you can see that. So you sell here, they're gonna close because this is your pullback support level. Okay, from this one, within like this specific timing right here, you also can draw Fibo from your this swing low to this swing high, and then you can see that price falling to your pullback support level at 50%. Then you're gonna buy from this entry, so you can have another buy entry. For example, you know that price come from your support level, you buy from here. Okay, we target here at your TP or take profit at the resistance. Price pull back, you still hold, go back up again, hit your take profit, pull back from this level because you will see that okay, price make a higher low. You buy here for another entry and that your take profit. The next TP, that will be the next resistance level, I would say right here. And right here, that will be how many percent? 78.6 and 50%, around that level. Whenever price break above first resistance and we have 50% Fibonacci retracement, if price break above this, will become your invalid already, not very invalid. Okay, go back. Can see that from your resistance level, you can see that is break above, close above the candle, pull back, it become your pullback support. And that is your take profit at your very nice overlap resistance level and 78.6% fib level. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I will continue. So this is Fibonacci retracement. I will go back to Fibonacci extension. Okay. If you have questions, just ask me. All right, I will get back to you. Okay, for Fibonacci extension, so basically Fibonacci extension is an advanced technical analysis used to identify potential price target after price moves beyond a swing high or swing low. Okay, and we use Fibonacci. Fibonacci extension are similar to retracement, but instead of measuring a price reversal, they measure how far a trend might continue. Okay, and those Fibonacci extension that we frequently use, which is 127.20, 161.8, 200%, or 261.8% Fibonacci extension. Okay, and here in the trading wheel, if you go to on your left, right here, fifth retracement, and we use Fibonacci trend base fifth. No, we use Fibonacci retracement for Fibonacci extension, meaning that this is our Fibonacci. Whatever is beyond the starting point, that is called Fibonacci extension. Okay, this is for the ten continuation. Basically, we know that this is our high. Okay, let's say if I break above the recent high, which is right here, what is the next resistance level? That would be our Fibonacci extension come in, which is the common use. We use 127 and 161.8, and sometimes it go to 200% or 0.618. Okay, yeah, that is for Fibonacci extension. Okay, basically, for example, let's say you can't find the resistance level because let's say this is all your all-time high, and then you want to say, okay, where is the next resistance level? That's why that is your extension come in. Also the same, like for example, if price break below your swing low or the support level, and then you will use Fibonacci for find the support level, for example, right here. Just for example, okay, let's say right here, price make the high and the low. Okay, and we know that this is our major, you can just say this is your major support level. Okay, so you say, okay, this is your can say like second support level, and this is what they ranging, okay, sideways. And I want to see if price break below my starting point, which is 100%, the next support level, that would be, I will pick the closest one. If I want to look here, I will just pick, I delete this one because from this one, basically I will pick, okay, this is gonna be my next support level if price, okay, break below my first support, second support, and the next support level, which is the break below this recent low right here. I want to see, okay, the next potential that's gonna be at extension level. Okay, let's say price, okay, pull back, break below here. From this one is gonna be your resistance level. And what you could see here, zoom in to see in H4 time frame, right? My starting point is 100%, and this candle, I will say, okay, this is my like support level. Okay, this is my support level, and then you can see the candle H4. I think it's going to close below. Okay, so the next potential, if price falling here, it might rise and continue, or they might could go here and rising from the support level, gonna become your resistance, pullback resistance level. Okay, let's see. Right, boom, meaning that they break above, close below the extension, meaning that you were to see like that, I will see that, okay, they want to break below, which is they come to this support level. I will continue, right? You see that, and rising. Okay, so meaning that you want to see from here, you might have to look on your left what's happening here, which is they come to this level, overlap. Okay, which is overlap level, and they come to like almost close to your extension, that this level, the zone. Okay, meaning that this is gonna be the zone. For example, BTC. Okay, this is the BTC. And another one for the BTC. Okay, I will look for the BTC right here. We know that for the BTC, price is make an all-time high, right? The recent high is right here. Okay, price already make a break of structures or make an all-time high. Our based on monthly time frame, our starting point is at this swing high to this swing low. Okay, I will hold that first. I want to see my extension 127. Okay, see that for the money time frame, but these haven't closed the monthly. They seem like they respect the 127.20. If we go to the weekly, okay, I can use the weekly from this. Okay, for the weekly time frame, your recent high is not here anymore. Your recent high is right here. You pull from your swing high to your swing low, and then we're gonna take off it. That will be 127, right? You can see that. Extension 127, and then falling is right here. I go to D1. What do you see in D1? When you go to D1 time frame, what do you see? Price closing with price action, which is this is your PA or price action. Okay, so basically you can see that price could not close above the Fibonacci extension right here, 161.8. Okay, you can see that. Okay, this Fibonacci extension. Okay. And so like I mentioned, how you need to identify this is okay. How you need to identify, basically you need to find like the low and the high for the uptrend, which I already show you guys how to draw it, and the high and the low for the downtrend. Okay, and then you draw Fibonacci according to what I tell you. Okay, and now you also can use Fibonacci for your profit taking and your stop loss placement as well. So basically what you need to do, for example, okay, right here, they will say that target setting, place the profit target at the extension level. The common use, I will tell you guys, we use 127.2 and 161.8. That is like those two numbers we common use for the extension. Okay, and you also can combine with those like trend line and moving averages for confirmation extension target. You also can confirm it alongside with those support and resistance level, price action, okay, or those like indicators such as RSI or stochastic. You also can use for stop loss placement. For example, like we use the extension to place a stop loss, for example. For example, right here, for example, if I want to sell, if I want to sell like that, I will add one more, which is 200%, meaning that if I want to sell right here, that is my sell entry, for example. Okay, my stop loss I will put above the extension level. Okay, for example, extension level, and your target take profit, this is going to be your take profit for the buy entry. For example, this is your high. The recent high is here. Let's say you were to buy at break above, we go to the lower time frame. Let's say you were seeing in H4, price close above, okay, you did not wait for the pullback. Your buy is at this level. Let's say you buy, and then you don't know where you take profit. What you're gonna do? You're gonna use Fibonacci extension, which is two numbers. This one could be your TP1 and TP2. Okay, and stop loss, in this case, you have to put below your swing low support level. That's going to your take profit. If you want to measure the risk and reward, that would be, okay, let's say you buy at the second candle, okay, and when you target here for TP1 first, risk and reward is not be great for the first entry. Okay, if you have really tight stop loss, going to be somewhere around here. The next target with TP2 is at the extension for the buy entry. Okay. What about the support level? Let's say if you were to buy from the below, based on BTC, we spot what we spot? We spot the double bottom, right? Right here. Okay. Where is our extension? Based on this high, okay, this one is gonna be your take profit. If price break TP1, okay, as the extension, TP2 and another extension. The stop loss, in this case, for example, I want to buy at this level at the neckline for the M pattern or the W pattern. What do you see the pattern right here? Right? Okay, pull back, you're gonna buy up, right? They make the high and they make the low. I want to buy somewhere around here. I want to use Fibonacci retracement. That's what you can see that, okay, you want to buy here 38.2%, I may want to highlight the zone. It's gonna be between 38.2 and 50% fib, or sometime you might go to 61.8, so up to you, okay, right here. And where is my stop loss? You will see that this is a swing low support level. This is gonna be your below the extension, or whenever we see those like chart pattern, your stop loss is really tight somewhere around here. You also can go to the lower time frame to look for the extension. For example, okay, let's say you're a swing trader. Okay, what we can see here, price make a lower low, lower high, they make the higher low. Okay, and now I move. From this swing low to this swing high, I want to see if price pull back, I want to sell. Oh, sorry, I want to buy. Well, you could see that price retrace at about 61.8 in M15. You could have buy right here, and where your stop loss you place below your extension, meaning they place below your extension right here, and your entry is here. For example, we put right here, stop loss I put below the extension. And what about our take profit? Either if price break above this high, you already take profit, right, at the 127, TP1 at the extension, and you put a TP2 at another 161.8. Okay, and you can see the risk and reward is more than 1 to 1 is like 1 to 3. Okay, and they're falling. So basically hit 1, you take profit. I will go to H1. Pull back. So now go back up again and hit your take profit for the TP2, or if hit the TP1 right here, you see the price falling, okay, you can have another buy entry at this level, because this is used to be our resistance. Okay, price break above, it become your pullback support level. Okay. Oh, the stop loss. Okay, I already show you guys. Okay, that's all for the extension. Okay, let me see. You're asking entry at the middle of candle, not close of the green candle. No, open. Okay, for example, maybe I did not make it properly. Where is that? I move back at this level, this one right at M15 here, like this. You mean this one? For example, okay, sometimes I don't wait for the price to close. You mean this one? Okay, this one. Okay, sorry, I just saw your question. Because I would draw from like here. I remove this one first, okay? Because I want to wait for price to pull, because based on M15, I can see that they start to make the higher low, right? And I pull the retracement at this level. Basically, either I put the pending order, Okay, this is my zone because this we see that already price is already go, right? But when like color market we can't see. Either I put here for my pending order, I just enter, I don't wait for confirmation, and then you buy. So basically I don't wait for price to close, unless if I want to wait for price to close, which is price need to close. For example, like this is my resistance level. Okay, would I say my resistance? If I want to see whether price is going to like close above or close below my resistance level, for example, this one you can see the price close above. This is confirmation that price is break above my key level, and I will buy at the opening at second candle, which is right here for the buy entry. But in this case, I don't wait for price to close. Either price come in, I don't wait, I just buy from this level. And if price falling, I know that slightly below we have 78.6. Maybe I might to stretch around this level. Between 50 to 78.6 is gonna be my buy zone. Okay, I can go to M5. I want to see whenever price come to the zone, what do I see? Okay, what do you see? Do you see that you have price action right here? That is my confirmation. Okay, and in the lower time frame, price make a higher low, higher high, higher low, right? And the confirmation is that lower time frame. Okay, price, the recent high is here. Price is break above my high. It's a chain of character. Okay, that's why I pull this recent low. I did not pull from here because this is not my recent one. The recent one is here. So I'm waiting for price from this swing high for price to pull back. Okay, if you want to buy, sometimes you say like, okay, I want to buy when price is fall below at least 50% to 78.6, and then you buy. You can make the zone. This is just an M5, which is basically it's only like how many pip? Like 793 only. Okay, and then rising. Okay, if you want to wait for the candle to close, basically this is a good the way to go, which is like this one. And the BTC, okay, BTC at the time frame, which is the one time frame. You know that if price close above like this, okay, that's why you can see either layout follow buy and people keep buying. Because in the lower time frame, what do you see? We go to the M5. Then here, right, this is our resistance. Able to wait for price to close, which is this one. You can see the candle close above the resistance. That's why now it become your pullback support level, and the people keep buying again and buying, and this one was ranging, okay, before they decided to break above. And you will look really closely based on H4 time frame, you will see your chart pattern, right? Kind of like triangle right here. Okay, you're welcome. You can see that. And after that, they break above right here, and we sell here because you use Fibonacci extension. Okay, you can do Fibonacci extension to sell at this level on a high time frame. Sometimes H4 you can't draw Fibonacci extension. You can go one time frame higher. You can see that. You can see 161.8. If you want to see this one, D1 time frame, the next day, that's why people keep selling BTC. You can see selling BTC, now they're gonna buy up again. Okay. If you want to go to the high time frame, like monthly time frame for the BTC to pull card, okay, what I can use, okay, for this one, you want to use Fibonacci retracement from this swing low to this swing high. What do you can see that the large retracement at 78.6% right here, right? You can see that 78.6% retracement, okay, and now they're rising. Now, this is my recent high. If price break above my high, where is the next resistance level? You use Fibonacci extension. The break above, that's why 200% come in. 261.8 coming, right? And what do you see? Based on monthly time frame, now you're going to find Fibonacci confluence, which is Fibonacci line up together. What do you see that for the monthly time frame for this high? Okay, you see that price respect the 161.8. Okay, now we have 200%. Okay, you can see that monthly time frame, and then you can read like rejection from like in the bigger picture. And I also can see here, we also can draw Fibonacci extent from this swing high to this swing low. Okay, and you can see how many percent rejected at 127, right? So we'll say, okay, this is gonna be the zone, the resistance zone, the red one. They like potential zone, and I go down to weekly. Okay, these are my starting point here. Okay, starting point here, ending point is right here. Okay, and go down to D1. In the D1 time frame, I will leave it here. Okay, for the swing low here, swing here right there. I think we already draw that. Okay, that is gonna be the zone. So basically, this is gonna be my zone. Okay, whenever we see here price rising, you can go to the lower time frame as well to see that whether right here. Okay, and this one based in the either lower time frame like M15 or the M30. Okay, let's say this is our zone, and then you can see, oh, you want to buy here, you might either you cut loss. Okay, either you cut loss or you said, okay, this is gonna be the zone. If price rising, I want to see like maybe I might have opportunity to sell. I assume to say, okay, for M15, this is the high. If price break above this high, and you can look at the RSI, it's already overbought. Okay, and the thing the low. Price could not close above the extension 161.8. But you add like 2%, almost like close to 2% you can add. So this is gonna be the zone. Let's say we sell here, you got stop out. Okay. And then you will spot, okay, that's already overbought. Okay, we use the RSI for overbought and oversold. And you will see that, okay, that is a rejection. For example, I monitor this level, I go to lower time frame, want to see. Okay, lovely. What I see here, my confirmation in M5, which is I saw the price action over here. First one, rejection close below the extension. Second one, M5, we see the price action. In the M15 or M30, it's already overbought. I spot the divergence as well, somewhere around here, meaning that I make a higher high indicator, it make a lower high side or reversal here at this level. And then you sell. You sell where? Okay, you sell at this first candle. Okay, whenever you see here close below your price action, you're gonna sell at this candle and then you hold. Okay, you hold where at least where we don't know whether price we're gonna hold at least somewhere around this level for the M5 or M30. It's gonna be the zone. You can see this very nice divergence right here. Bearish divergence in M15, and then you sell. Right? You sell here, you can see that. And what you see here, price will also break below your low. Okay, that's side reversal as well. Okay, then start to make a lower low, lower high, maybe lower high right there. Continue in the M15. And we go to the H1, what do you see that? And this is H4. Okay, that is gonna be the zone, right? And you hold, right? Falling, now it's right there. Potential price gonna pull back. Okay, now we're gonna price break below this low. Okay, so it's gonna pull back how many percent at least? 50 to 78.6. Okay, or somewhere around like this level, you're gonna sell. Look for the sell entry. Okay, basically your sell zone is gonna be somewhere around here, or it might go all the way up to 78.6. That's gonna be the zone. If this is gonna be the zone, you need to wait for price to go in the zone and then you sell. Okay, you can see that. And you can still look at the I side as well. Okay, gonna pull back. So this is going to be the zone. We go to H1. What do you see? Okay, H1. Right, this is gonna be your sell entry, your sell zone right here. Where your stop loss, just put above the recent high, which is the all-time high. Basically, what we want to see, BTC, is that pull back, gonna sell. Where is your take profit? At this TP at your starting point for the extension. That's gonna be your TP1, take profit. Okay, right here. Based on whatever I can see, okay, right here. Okay, now it's a little pullback. It keeps rising. Okay, that's it. That is the trade setup for the BTC. Just wait for price to go in the box first. Okay, what about the EU? EUSD price falling. Okay, you can see where it's falling very strong. Actually, this is my entry. I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be my TP, take profit, but price did not go to my first resistance. Okay, and this is gonna be like second resistance for the EU. Okay, let's see. If I were to use the extension on the higher time frame, here, right? Price break above this high. You want to see what is the extension right here. Swing high to the swing low. Okay, you can see that go to extension here. You can see that rejection, and the break above. Go to how many percent right there? Then we need to see. Maybe 200%. You can see that at 200%. Okay, meaning that 200%. And what do you see? Extension. Will you sell here? Yes, right? Because H4 200% extension. You see lovely your price action right here. Okay, your price action right here. Any question? That's so like spamming messages in the app. I was like just looking. Okay, so this the one. Okay, the extension you set up selling. Now we go to the higher time frame as well. In the picture for weekly, it's gonna be the starting point and ending point. That will be your extension 127 right here. Okay, for the weekly time frame. And then you will see that we have almost close to the extension and we have 200%. So basically this is gonna be your sell zone. Okay, we go to the M15 to have a look. If that is a confirmation, yeah. Right, this is your confirmation. The rejection of price falling. Okay. Lovely price action in M30 as well. Okay. All right. EU falling, break below really strong. This is the you can see that very strong. Okay. And the GU come from the support level, it's almost hitting the TP, but it's not, it's falling really strong already. Actually, like my entry somewhere here, my take profit, it seems like it's going to back to my break even right here. Okay, let's say if I want to use the extension, if price falling below the recent low here, I will use the extension. For example, if I hold the buy, I will put my stop loss below my extension 161.8 right here. Okay, that's gonna be like my stop loss or the buy entry if I were to buy again at this zone. Okay. And any question? That's all for the Fibonacci extension. Okay. Now you can request for setup. Okay, I will pause here for a while. You have any specific instrument you want me to have a look for you guys? No? Okay. Gold, I already have my setup for gold. So basically gold is falling for my sell entry. It's my sell zone. Okay. Go in the zone, we have retracements 50%. This is a pullback resistance. So we sell here and price is falling already at 3337. Now it's about like 40 pip, almost 50 pip. That's for the entry. And the take profit I will put here. It's gonna be my take profit for my sell entry at this level at 3330. Okay. And the next sell zone is right here. The price did not go all the way up to the second sell zone. They just respect the first sell zone here. Right there. Okay. Any question? Any instrument you want me to have a look for you? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? USD, JPY. Okay. Actually, I'm waiting to sell at this zone. This is my sell zone. You can see that price touching, almost touching the zone. Okay, and then like falling. It's already overbought as well. So basically, my buy my sell zone right here, but it seems like going back up again. Either M15, they're rising to the back and then falling like that. And falling on monitor, which is the goal gonna make a divergence maybe, and then the RSI gonna make like something like that, be falling. Like price make high indicator is make lower high. I'm not sure, or that would be the zone, which is use the retracement. Okay, so basically the sell entry that I can look for around this level. We're gonna sell. Okay, we're gonna sell. Or maybe you just respect at this one and then the 4. If you see confirmation, you can sell. If this one, if price rising, then the next sell zone gonna be the same right here. Okay, at this like the sell in this level and this level. Okay, so basically because price, well, you can see that price break below this low. Okay, so not sure if the price gonna pull back to the zone and then falling, or they will go up there to make a divergence and then falling. But this is gonna be our sell zone. Both sell zone right here. Second sell zone at like 49, 149.52. Okay. $52 pip from like this level to this level. And you can see almost touching the zone and then falling. So now we wait for price to pull. It might pull back because you can see that RSI is still can rise at least like above here or here. So just be patient. Okay. Any question, guys? Okay, last instrument before I end the webinars. Besides UJs, just request I'll pause here one more and then I'm gonna end the webinars already. Okay, $. So basically H4 is a pullback. You're gonna sell at the resistance. You wait for sell here, all right? That will be exact 50% fifth. Gonna sell the pullback. And where your target the recent support, which is this is gonna be your first TP. Okay. Let's say first resistance around like this price. Okay, price is not falling, meaning that they're going to like this or the block another resistance zone. Okay, which is this zone. This level. Okay. Right here. Then you sell. If not, if price, break below the support level, they might come here. If you see confirmation, you can buy with target here. Okay. All right, guys. That should be all for today. Okay. This is a setup. Okay. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining the webinars. Okay, I hope to see you guys again next week. All right. Happy trading, guys. Good luck to you, all of you. And bye for now. Take care. Have a nice evening as well. Bye, guys.